right spot.
It looks like up now we got Peanut and Wal00gi. These two haven't played for a while to my knowledge. The last time I can remember them playing was at. Do you remember that grind like 4 months ago when Power Up we got second? We had all those upsets. Like none. It was a very. That
would have been one of the first ones back.
It was one of the first within the first month. Yeah. So it was a while. If I'm right, the last time these two played.
Yes, all right. So Peanut, kind of the talk of the nation in Smash. When it comes to Mac, you can't talk about Lil Mac without talking about Peanut these days. Wal00gi has been a rising star for quite a while. Had some solid upsets every now and then, but one of those players that you just gotta look out for in any bracket that you see him in.
Yeah, sure. I think a player though that can compete with some of the higher level people in MDVA. Sometimes sometimes I don't know how to say this. Sometimes suffer, especially with players that aren't as experienced.
Yep, gets caught by the rando stuff.
Yep.
But Peanut, I mean, random in all the best ways. Like when you play at that level and do something random, we call it a mix-up. But that one, the up tilt was just a solid play.
That was just that wasn't even the sweet spot. That was the sour spot. Peanut kind of just ran into the lingering hitbox of it at that point.
Absolutely. Oh, this is gonna sting though. Gets that tech in, and Lil Mac's tech roll does not go anywhere. You are not safe after a tech roll.
Yeah, especially Peanut had a super solid lead. You do not see that move often. Let's call it another move come out before in that clip. Oh my god.
Stopping that KO punch was pretty huge right there, but the presence of mind to convert off that grenade was even bigger.
Yeah, and what started really actually pretty strong for Peanut, but it quickly turned around. Wal00gi is just playing around these grenades and general shield pressure very well. Tomahawk grab.
All right, burned his jump. That's huge. Yeah, I don't know if Peanut reacted in time. Yeah, burned his jump just for that neutral air connected. It's hard. One of the things that was the biggest level up to my conditioning, or just to my knowledge of Smash, is just whenever someone's in the air, watch their feet. Always watch their feet, because when you see that double jump splash, that's a huge information. Sure, I think there's another thing. I think there's another indicator when someone's burned their double jump. I think is it do they flash very slightly, or is there's some smoke coming off of them? There is a visual indicator that someone's double jump is gone, but it's impossible to see. Just watch their feet.
Yeah.
Okay, Moonsiders won. Give me more Tekken music on Battlefield, okay? Battlefield is now a Tekken music showcase. Give me all of it. Here, let's go. Game number 2, though. Peanut. Going into Battlefield. Normally, people are like, oh, Mac, FD. But Battlefield is not a bad choice because these platforms are in a pretty pressurable position for Lil Mac's up smash. So you can hang out, whittle down shields, and make just things really hard for your opponent to come back.
Yeah, this is one of Peanut's favorite stages. He likes being able to, maneuver around the platforms. And because you mentioned it, a lot of people think that Mac likes FD, but having a fight against zoners or characters like that, where it's almost impossible to approach because you get stuffed out very easily, it's not a great option. So Peanut, once again, just willing to be able to find different ways to approach in this matchup with that.
Ooh.
Yeah, with these platforms.
Nice counter. Able to make it back. And using the F tilt, yeah, I think Wal00gi was anticipating a different option, a single hit option. And oh, this is going to hurt. Oh, your kidneys. But the grenade alleviating a lot of the pressure for Wal00gi. And oh, Peanut not privy to that C4. And that's the second time we've seen C4 kind of come through and blow up Peanut. Has to be a bit more aware of that if you want to work your way in against Wal00gi right now.
Yeah, and Wal00gi's just playing around these small grenades on the plats, and just throwing a little bit forward also just to cut off routes for Peanut. It seems to be working out really well. It's just Peanut's not really paying attention to where some of them are.
A great counter though, but maybe a sign of desperation. I mean, Mac has to fight hard to get back down. You can only get so many of those counters before they start to get sniffed out. And in game number 2 of the best of 5 set, you might be limiting your options later on, but KO Punch is online. Let's see if he can make a play here. Doesn't even, oh, might have needed it. Gets that up smash, doesn't quite kill though. And wow, that jab went out but didn't connect with the shield or anything.
Making it back.
Yeah, great recovery though. Wal00gi doing some solid work, keeping the pressure going, but the down tilt into side B, Peanut does not drop those.
Definitely does not.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Ouch, your kidneys.
64.
He only has 2 kidneys,
He's at
man.
88 after that. Yeah. Peanut loves those down tilt side B confirm because it works super well. And
Nice. Yep.
that up smash. Jeez, that's a cool animation. I think Mac has some of the dopest animations in this game.
Oh yeah, this character's cool as hell. This character's really cool. And Peanut's pretty cool too. I mean, known as one of the best Macs for a reason. Hard adjustment in this game number 2 right now. And that'll put us into the counterpick war. I see Peanut thinking hard because as Mac, those stages matter a lot. A lot
Yeah.
more than a lot of other characters.
Probably an FD ban. I know once again, Peanut despises FD. So I don't even know. Because it really also, okay, so I know depending on the character. Wait.
Guile's theme.
This is maybe small battlefield. I'd be surprised if it is FD. And if, you know what, if it is FD, I don't know what I'll do. I don't really want to promise anything too drastic. But
Yeah,
it's small battlefield.
Yeah, that would make the most sense. Yeah, Guile's theme. Interesting. Oh, the memes. Simpler times. Anyway, let's get into this game number 3. A breakpoint game for these 2 players right here. Luckily on Wal00gi's counterpick. And right now, Peanut, uses jump really early in that whole sequence. And that was a hard sequence to swing back even with the jump. So with that one, those were some dire straits.
These grenade hitboxes do not make sense.
Yeah, I mean, they do operate a little bit funky. Because I think, like, below platform, you know what? It's been a while, so I have to double confirm that information. So let me double check for myself before I speak out of line. But hitboxes with grenades are a doozy for sure. And Peanut, I mean, having a hard time moving around them. When you have a deficit as Lil Mac, I mean, like, he's not bad at making up lost time considering the KO punch and just the movement speed. You can't really run away from the character. But Snake is one of the few that can not necessarily run away, but like make it hard.
Yeah, 100%. Being stuck at ledge right now. Rolling through and no tech, and that's an up smash for your troubles.
Yeah, you got to hit those techs on Peanut. If you do not,
That's
see example A.
C4 again.
That time, Wal00gi got tagged by 2, but that was the GameStop trade if I ever saw one. 21% for stock? Yes, please.
Yeah, Peanut's getting hit by these grenades like crazy. I think he's a little bit nervous. Or just he's kind of he's very just swinging at it. The thing about this stage also is with the C4, having control of one side, like having the C4 on one platform, gives you control of a whole side of the stage.
Yeah. It's like a solid 2/5 of the stage. And just like that, even what's not on the platform, when you have grenades on one side and C4 on another, it's just, you have to pick your poison. That time, Wal00gi Peanut took a fatal dose of C4.
Yeah. We're just seeing a lot of, like, once again, these unnecessary explosions. We're seeing the grenades explode a lot more and Peanut's just throwing out attacks that shouldn't, really honestly aren't hitting anything. He's just throwing those out, which are just not working. And he's getting stuck. And he's getting stuck taking too much damage, especially with the C4. He's just not paying attention.
Yeah. Well, like, it's like maybe some not paying attention, but also like some just feeling like he's being forced to go in.
Yeah.
And picking like optimal or like angles that aren't really working best for him. So this potential final game is going to be very important for Peanut. So let's see how Lilat is the pick.
I know
how it pans out.
This is interesting. So I don't know. I'm not sure if Peanut is one of those, like, we've talked about Lilat before. I don't think he's exactly against it, but I know, like, this is a very good snake stage.
Yep. Oh, KO punch is gone. Jump, gone. Stop, gone.
Hitboxes?
Yeah. Lilat. I mean, looks like was able to collide with the ledge a little bit higher, and Nikita going big. And Wal00gi showing no signs of stopping. That shield might be low, but the stock is getting lower and lower as well, as Peanut just kind of swinging at everything, looking for some way to get back onto stage safely. KO punch is there, though. And Peanut, yeah, Peanut was kind of posturing aggressively and like something that he didn't necessarily have the real estate for. Like, he was playing on the back foot. Snake was at 34%. Might need a bit more damage for a KO punch killed. So now Peanut on his final stock, while Wal00gi looking so dominant right now.
Yeah. Just trying to stage like Lilat, it's definitely doable. Smaller blast zones can definitely lead to earlier kills, but there's these small damage is just not working out for Peanut.
Yeah, and Wal00gi looking like has a track on all the movement, great down tilt. The options looking so variable every single time. You think like, oh, I know what Wal00gi's going to do. He hits you with something different and makes you double guess your option. And don't do it to him.
Oh, it fell off.
Okay.
Oh, but
yeah, that actually would have been it, I think. And now, I mean, just kind of reaching our endgame strategies. Wal00gi not necessarily playing as clean as we saw before, but I mean, maybe you can't really give Lil Mac these opportunities. The moment you stop playing hungry and like play with your food is when Mac comes back and wins the whole championship. All right, that's what his whole game is about. You underestimate him. Don't do that.
Yeah, I think, yeah, that is true, but
I mean, it's hard to make a comeback, don't get me wrong.
especially against hits like Snake.
But if anyone can do it, it's Lil Mac with most of a KO punch and potentially about to take the stock right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
It could happen. It could happen. Do not underestimate Little Mac. Finish your plate, because now, oh, bro, that was so unfortunate. That was so unfortunate.